Yo, what's good, y'all? YVK here. Tap in for the win. Go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe. This is the first and goal NFL edition. And yeah, man, it's time to get this bread. I wanted to get this video out to you before I did the college football because I got a lot of college football research to do. So hopefully I get that video up to you by tomorrow. First and goal, college football. I'm gonna do two editions. I'm gonna do the top 25 and I'm gonna do all the other games. So tap in for the win. Let's get straight to this NFL. Tomorrow, Thursday night, we got the Commanders 7-3 on the season, heading out to Lincoln Financial Field, playing against the Eagles, who are 7-2 on the season. This is a divisional game here. Line right now is Eagles minus 3.5, over and under 48 in a hook. So my quick initial thoughts. I like the Eagles in this game. The only thing I don't like is the line. 3.5. I would take the Eagles at 3. I don't know about the 3.5. This could be a definitely, a walk-off type situation here. Eagles win with a late field goal. Commanders have been good on the season. Their strength of schedule hasn't been great, so you got to take that into account. Eagles been rolling recently, so I like the Eagles to win, but I don't like the 3.5, so I'll probably pass this game. Next game, Sunday, we got the Packers -6, over and under 40.5 at on the road, actually facing off against the Bears. 4-5 on the season, 4-1 at home, sneakily good at home. So you got to watch that out. Packers are nothing for me in this situation, man. Bears is going through a lot right now. Fired their offensive coordinator. Caleb Williams and the receivers, you know what I'm saying? They don't have no chemistry. They don't look in sync together. Packers coming off of that bye week. You got to think Jordan Love's getting more healthier. And coming off that loss to the Lions, I think they're pissed off. This is also a division game. Only way to look right here is Packers laying the 6. I know it's tough laying that number. That's the only way to look. A game I want to bet. I want to put Packers in teasers. I'll think about it as the week goes on. Yeah. Packers are nothing for me in this game. Not much really to be said. Let's move along. Jaguars. How about the Jags? 2-8 on the season, 0-5 away from the crib. Lions -13.5, over and under 47.5. They're 8-1 on the season, 3-1 at home. I mean, Lions gonna win this game. Do they cover? That's the question here. I couldn't take the Jags. That's all I'm gonna say. How could you take the Jags in this spot? Lions are coming off of a big win, though. Don't get me wrong. They got that late field goal to win. Tough spot, man. Tough. You can't lay 13. I can't lay 13 in this NFL league. It's tough unless you just know it's a route. You know what I'm saying? You just know it's a route. This one I don't feel, man. I don't feel the Lions -13.5, and I also don't feel the Jags plus 13.5. So I'm gonna pass this game. Do what you think feels right in that game. So let's move along. Vikings -6, over and under 39.5. They're going on the road, facing off against the Tennessee Titans. Titans 2-7 on the season, 1-3 at home. I'm getting word that Will Levis is getting the start here again. Vikings coming off of a little wanky game, you know what I'm saying, last week against the Jags. A little weird game there. They got the win and cover last week. Something's up with Minnesota, though. If you have been watching recently, something's missing with that offense, man. It's just something going on. And I think going on a roll in 6 against the Titans, and I know the Titans are not good. Hear me out, though. Just hear me out. Titans at home, they're in a situation where they pretty much know their season's over. But I think they want to give the fans a little show here. I think they can hang tough in this situation. I like the Titans plus the 6 points. Not an official play for me here on the show, but I do like the Titans plus the 6. Vikings could very well win, but this is a lot of points going on the road, facing off against a solid defense, man. And if just Will Levis does not throw it away 2 or 3 times or fumble the ball, Titans should be able to hang in this game, man. really is nice. They got a solid offense, man. So I like the Titans in this spot. I'm not gonna hold y'all on that game. Next game, we got the Raiders 2-7. Raiders on the season 1-4 away, going to Miami Gardens to face off against the Dolphins. Also been disappointing team on the season, 3-6 on the year, 1-3 at home. You know, we at Hard Rock Stadium. The line right now is Dolphins -7.5, over and under 44 and a hook. Hey man, what can we say? Dolphins are nothing, right? Dolphins looked good against the Rams last week. It wasn't a great game, but in that game, you know, those were similar offensive coaches. You know, they came under the same coaching tree, so they pretty much knew the same plays. But the Dolphins won the turnover battle, and that's something we don't see, you know, often with the Dolphins' defense. They're looking a little bit more healthy. I think this is a get right spot for them at home. You know, in a division that's still they got a chance to still do some damage. So I like the Dolphins in this spot. Don't want to lay the 7 in the hook, though. I'm gonna just keep it real. It's hard to lay 7 in the hook in this league. So if you can, throw Dolphins in some teasers, maybe some money line parlays. Dolphins should win this game. As I said before the season, Raiders are tanking for a quarterback. So best believe that they will get another loss this week. Next game, we got the Rams heading out to Foxborough to face off against the Patriots. Rams -4.5 or over and under 43 in the hook. Rams 4-5 on the season, 1-3 away. Patriots 3-7 on the season, 1-3 at home. So this is a tough game, man. I really don't know who to pick in this situation. I mean, if I had given a free bet, probably would take the +4.5 just because Patriots are at home. Rams are sneaky. They can be sneaky good at times. I say this, make sure you guys check the weather in this situation because, you know, it could be getting cold out there in Foxborough. So given a free bet, I'm taking a 4 in the hook. But a game, you know, I'm just going to stay away from. A game I'm not interested in putting any money on. Both these teams are, I say, fairly even. Rams are slightly the better team. That's why they're 4 in the hook on the road. So it makes sense why the Rams are favored here. But I can't lay 4 in the hook with a team and, you know, and a defense that has been playing better, but I still think their secondary needs some help. And Drake May, man, I got to give it to Drake May. I didn't think he would play this well. It's not translating fully on the field as far as winning the games, but, you know, that's because his team he's on is not that good. So shout out to Drake May. He's making things happen for the Patriots, getting them a few wins, and I respect that. That kid is tough. Next game, we got the Browns, the mighty skid marks, heading out to face off against the New Orleans Saints. Who that? Browns 2-7 on the season, 1-3 away. Saints 3-7 on the season, 2-3 at home. Man, what a game right here. You know, this is a battle of the Jameis Winston revenge game. You know, he used to be a Saint. So he's going to be starting for the Browns. Saints -1, coming off of a big win, big division win against the Falcons. And, you know, Saints always turn up in division games. You always got to remember that. I know this team well. I watched them a lot over the years. Saints -1, this line is telling me everything. This is a straight toss-up game. And if it's a toss-up, I'm taking the Browns here, man. I'm taking a better defense. I'm just rocking with the better defense in this game. Nothing else really to be said. Both these offenses are not that great, but give me the better defense in the game. I think it's going to be about the turnover battle. Who wins that? So I'm going with the Browns here. I think they'll be physical on the line. I think it'll wear down the Saints by second half. They'll get to Derek Carr. I like the Browns in this spot, especially in the teaser. Throw the Browns in there. Got to take that. But +7 in the hook. Hopefully it go to Saints -1.5, and you could do the 6-point teaser. If not, throw the 6.5-point teaser, and you should be solid as long as the other team you pair it with. And I think I got one for you. I'll give you a game that you could pair it with. Next game, Oh, we got the game of the week right here. We got the Kansas City Chiefs 5-0 on the season, 2-0 away. I'm sorry. Why does it say 5-0? They're what, 9-0? You know what I'm saying? 2-0 away. 3-3. Hold on. Sorry. My bad, y'all. This is an old tab. Next game. I'm sorry about that. Let's do this. Colts 4-6 on the season. 1-4 away, heading out to play the Jets at MetLife Stadium. East Rutherford, New Jersey, man. I don't know what to say about this game. I mean, these are two teams I can't figure out. Jets is 3-7 on the season, 2-2 at home. So they're mediocre. Two mediocre teams. Jets -3.5 over and under 43.5. If I had to bet, Jets win the game. I don't want to lay no 3.5 with the Jets, though, man. Just a team I can't trust. Do what you want with your money if you put, betting on this game. To me, this is a 1-800 gambler game. Stay away from it. Jets should win, though. Next game, we got Ravens, and this is a good game, good division game right here. A lot of people might think the Chiefs and the Bills would be the game of the week, which rightfully so. I'm pretty sure it is, but this is another game of the week. Ravens -3 over and under 47.5. 7-3 on the season, 3-2 away, facing off against their rival, the Steelers, 7-2 on the season, 3-1 at home. Pittsburgh's at home in this matchup. I'm all over the Ravens in this spot. I think the Steelers are a little tad bit overrated. I give Mike Tomlin all the credit in the world. I don't know how he does it. He's one of the best coaches of all time. I got to give him credit. He never had like no super all-star team, but give him credit, man. He always brings the best out of his players. So, but I think the magic stops here. You got Lamar Jackson. You got Derrick Henry. Hamilton should be back in this matchup. I like the Ravens to win and cover the 3 points. They might win by 3 actually just to get a push, but I got to take the Ravens in this spot. I think Lamar turns up. They know they need this game to win the division, so let's get it. Ravens -3. I don't think, they'll be able to stop Lamar and Henry. Now, if it was just Lamar by itself, you got to look Steelers' way in this matchup. But this offense for the Ravens is good. And I don't think Russell Wilson can take fully advantage of the Ravens secondary problem. So I'm going with the Ravens here. And this is a good spot for them. Oh, also, they had extra rest. That's a big advantage for the Ravens. They had extra time to prepare. So I think that helps Harbaugh in that matchup. Next game, we got the Falcons. 6-4 on the season, 3-1 away. Going to face off against the Broncos. Broncos 5-5 at total on the season, 2-2 at home. Broncos laying 2.5 over and under 43.5. Mile High Stadium. It might be a little cold. Weather's changing. Broncos laying 2.5. Looks like a Broncos spot, right? Nah, I'm going the other way, man. I'm going Dirty Birds in this matchup. I just think they're the better team. I know Broncos do have one of the best defenses in the league, but I think Kirk Cousins will do enough. The offense will do enough. I think the Broncos offense is sputtering a little bit. They have enough film on Bo Nix, so they know what the Broncos want to do. I like the Falcons in this spot with the 2.5. Hopefully it goes to 3, and I'll really love it. But like I said before, if you needed another teaser spot, this is one I love. Put the Falcons in a teaser with the Browns. That's a solid 2-team teaser right there over those key numbers. Yeah, I like the Falcons, man. I think Kirk Cousins, they're on a mission. I see them making the playoffs. So you got to win these type of tough games on the road here. Give me the Falcons in a tough game out there in Denver. Next game, Seahawks, another bird, 4-5 on the season, 2-1 away, going out to face off against their rival, against the Niners. Niners -6.5, over and under 48.5. They are 5-4 on the season, 3-2 at home. Man, so some of you guys might be surprised, but I can only look at the Seahawks getting the points in this matchup. I know McCaffrey's back. I know the Niners are getting healthier. But it's something missing with this Niners team. And I said it early on. They don't look the same. Now, with their players back, it could get scary. But you know the Seahawks hate the Niners, and the Niners hate the Seahawks. We all know that. This is a in-season revenge. Seahawks lost the first game. I was all over the Niners in that matchup. I remember that vividly. But you giving me close to a touchdown, and it's like it seemed like the books don't want to move it to a touchdown because they know they're gonna get a boatload of Seahawks money for some sharps. So I like the Seahawks in this spot getting the points. Niners might still edge out a win, but wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks upset. So I'm gonna take the Seahawks in this matchup on the video with the points. Next game, man, and this is the game of the week. We got the Chiefs 9-0 on the season, 4-0 away, facing off against the Buffalo Bills, man. How about those Bills? They've been making noise. They're 8-2 on the season, 4-0 at home. That's a big mark right there. Highmark Stadium, Orchard, New York. Where should I start? All right, you know what? We're going to start with the obvious. We're going to start with the Chiefs side. Chiefs, they've been squeaking out wins. They find ways to win. Whether you want to say it's the rest, whether you want to say, you know, whatever you want to call it, they win games. I don't care what you guys say about it. This team is back-to-back Super Bowl champions for a reason. Pacheco is at practice. Might be back this week, but Kareem Hunt, you know, Hunt's been holding it down. So I feel like that doesn't matter. That just helps the Chiefs a little bit more if Pacheco is back. Andy Reid, you know, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy's been playing pretty solid. Man, like, this team is solid. But they're going out there to New York to play the Bills. And you guys know the Bills didn't. This is, first off, this is playoff revenge for the Bills, number one. Number two, the Bills been rolling, man. They've been rolling. They undefeated at home. They 8-2 on the season. And I just think the Chiefs have just been squeaking by every time. They just been squeaking by. 4th and goal. I don't like 4th and goal. I like 1st and goal because I'm going to run the ball. What up, Jack? We will be doing a show later. But as I was saying, man, the Bills are on a mission. Josh Allen is on a mission for MVP. So I'm going with the Bills in this spot. I like them at home. I said it last week. I said if Chiefs keep winning, that game against the Bills is the game they should slip up. You know, if they're going to lose a game this season, this should, you know, theoretically be the one they lose. So I know it's tough betting against this Chiefs team. I've been riding with the Chiefs all year pretty much. I haven't faded them. If I was going to bet against them, this would probably be the spot. And this is the spot I am going to bet against them. I like the Bills in this matchup. You know, I'm going to wait and see how the money plays out. But as of right now, the Bills are the play this week, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing more to really be said. Shout out to Bills Mafia. Let's get this money. All right. What's up? All right, prime time. Sunday night football. We got the Bengals 4-6 on the season, 3-2 away, facing off against the LA Chargers. Chargers -1.5, over another 47 in the hook. They're 6-3 on the season, surprisingly. 3-1 at home. SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. You know, Bengals, man. What y'all want me to say? You want me to say Chargers? You want me to say Harbaugh's going to bring the defense? How is he going to stop Joe Burrow and his offense? I don't see them stopping this offense. Chargers' strength of schedule has been poor. I like the Bengals in this spot, man. This is the hoorah game. This is the game they need. This is a conference matchup, AFC matchup. So, man, like, this line is telling us, bro, it's a coin flip game. So I'm going with the better offense, not the better defense. I know Chargers have the better defense, but sometimes offense trumps better defense. And I see that in this spot, especially if T. Higgins makes an appearance. Even if he doesn't, I still like the Bengals in this spot. Joe Burrow has been putting up crazy numbers, man. Like if they were getting wins, he would be an MVP candidate. Like definitely, his numbers is ridiculous. That game last week against the Ravens, he put in work. Bengals or nothing, right? That seems like the play. I know a lot of money coming in on the Bengals. I really don't care. I'm still taking the Bengals this week. Nothing else to really be said. Chargers do got Dobbins, Herbert, but Herbert doesn't have many options to throw it to. So Bengals or nothing, y'all. Monday Night Football. We're going to end the show with this one. We got the Texans heading out to Dallas. In-state rival right here. Texas minus 7.5 over and under 42 and a hook. What can I say? So Texans 6-4 on the season, 2-3 away from the crib. Cowboys 3-6, 0-4 at the crib. Remember last year, Dallas was just unstoppable at home. Like they probably only lost what 1 or 2 games at home last season. Now at home, they're pissy, man. They're trash. You gotta take the Texans, right? I mean, this looked so easy to take the Texans, but I guess I'm a sucker, man. I'm taking the Texans. Cowboys season is over. I'm sorry, Cowboys fans. Texans coming off that hard-fought loss does worry me a little bit. Do they get up off the mat? But facing Dallas, I think they do get off the mat. Be careful with this hook. This line is 7 in the hook. Scares me a little bit. Only can look to the Texans here, though. This should be a route for CJ Stroud. They got to get back on track. I do believe they win this game. Don't know if they fully cover, but if I'm picking them to win, I'm picking them to cover on the show, and that's just how it's going to go right now. So Texans are nothing. Dak is out. You guys should know the circumstances. If you don't, Cooper Rush, I don't see him beating this Texans team. Texans is getting more healthy on the offensive side of things. So Monday Night Football, I like Texans in this spot. Another primetime slot for them that they will take advantage of. So let's get it. Shout out to H-Town, Texas. Texans going to win this game, man. All right, best bets for the show. And we going some tough games, man. I'm giving y'all some tough matchups. I could have took the easy way out, but I'm not. Let's put some money on the big games. I got the Ravens -3 facing off against the Steelers, as I stated before. Extra rest, extra time for Harbaugh, extra time for Derrick Henry to be healthy, Lamar Jackson to be healthy. This is a big game for the division. I truly believe whoever wins this wins that division. I'm going with the Ravens. I'm going with the better team. Yeah, their secondary is very suspect. I'm going to just mention that. I've been watching them all season. But will Russell Wilson take advantage of that with the wideouts he has? He has Pickens. He does got the new, he got the new toy with Mike. Mike Williams over there? So possibility, but no, I'm taking the Ravens -3. Next game, yeah, we doing it. I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm fading Patrick Mahomes this week. I'm fading the Chiefs. I just think, man, they just been getting by, barely winning. This team, I said they would start 7, 8-0, and they got to 9-0. So I think this where it ends, dating back to last year. Chiefs 15-0. So I think the run stops here, going out there to Buffalo. This is playoff revenge, ladies and gentlemen. This is a huge spot. Bills are ready. They locked and loaded. Josh Allen having pretty much an MVP season. Hasn't been turning the ball over, and that's the key in this matchup. You can't turn the ball over against the Chiefs, give Mahomes extra chances. So I think they take care of the ball. They run the ball early, make good decisions. Yeah, I got the Bills winning. Bills -2. Next game, and actually, I love the Bills money line. Just take the money line. Sometimes these games can win by 1, but for show purposes, against the spread, this is the show. I got to give you -2. Next game, as I stated, Bengals better offense. Joe Burrow, Joey B. If y'all want a chance to make the playoffs, y'all still got a solid chance. Y'all schedule is pretty weak down the line. So if you want to win, get a wild card slot, you got to show up this week in LA, prime time. Which better way? You guys are forgetting a thing. You know what I'm saying? This is why I love the Bengals this week. Remember, they got to the bowl. Where did they lose? Where did the Bengals lose? At SoFi Stadium. I love this spot for the Bengals, man. Let's take it to the bank this week. Let's go 3-0. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, subscribe. MLG Sports Talk. We got content on the way. Me and Jack doing a show soon. So tap in with that. College football, first and goal, will be out by tomorrow. I promise that I'm doing 2 episodes. So hit the like button, subscribe. You know, in the meantime, in between time, let's get this cash, y'all. This is not financial advice. Yeah. Nah, I don't judge. Eat how you gonna eat, keep it legit. And please don't bother me, rather in advance. Or you hit the lottery, buy new commodities.